job. I was alone. I was tired. I was exhausted, in pain. I was scared. I was sad. Is this how my life is going to end? It was just so scary because I didn't know when it was going to end. It was going to end, right? Like, would this pain ever go away? Thank you, Jesus. Hi guys, it's Venery here and welcome to another video. Before I get into this video, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. If you're new here, please click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. And if you've been watching my videos and you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, subscribe to this channel, please. I beg you. It's free, guys. It's really free. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always showing up, for always coming back. You guys are the real MVPs. 2021, guys. 2021 is one of the most stressful years in my life. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video purposely because on social media, people are posting so many good things happening to them, so many good things that happened to them last year, of which I'm very, very glad for them. But the truth is that so many people didn't have so many good things happen for them. Some people had the complete opposite of what they were expecting to happen for them last year. And I just want to make this video. I really did make this video to make them feel like they're not alone. You're not the only one that went through hell last year. You're not the only one that things did not happen for last year. And the truth is, so many good things can happen this year. So many good things can happen for you, for the people around you, for me this year. We just really have to stay positive. But I'm just really sharing this to let you know that you're not alone and we can relate to your story. We understand you're not a failure. It just happened that way. And we hope that things will go better this year. So I started this year, I keep saying this year. So I started last year, not so very pumped about the year. I wasn't so pumped about the year. Moving to the new year, and probably because I didn't go home. Normally I would go home to spend time with my cousins, my parents, my siblings. You know, it was always a fun time every December. But I didn't go home, and probably that affected my mood. I wasn't really pumped about the year. I was just, there. And then I decided to go for the goal setting masterclass, to get myself all pumped for the year and get myself ready, set some goals, get ready for the year and all that good stuff. So I did go for the goal setting masterclass and it worked. I was pumped for the year. I wrote so many things down. And one of the major things that I really wanted to happen for me last year was to become financially free, right? I didn't want to be running to my dad for everything. I didn't want to be asking for the smallest things, and just really wanted to, get to a point where I can actually feed myself from the beginning of the year to the end of the year and not really have to ask for money, and also be able to save enough money to buy some things I need for my fashion studio to, keep the fashion work going and all that. Guys, nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. Why am I singing as if I can't sing? I can't sing actually, but nobody said it was gonna be easy, but nobody told me it was gonna be this hard. Guys, it was hard. Trying to be financially free was hard. I can't lie, it was really stressful, and that made last year one of the most stressful years of my life. It was stressful, draining, emotionally. Nah. Sorry guys, my brightness might actually change because just took the light and I'm just using solar. It's quite late, so the sun is not really shining anymore. It's just solar that is keeping me going right now. So guys, like I was saying, I wanted to be financially free, right? And that was the major goal for the year, which I started working towards. And the first thing was to get an apartment, a different apartment in a different zone, somewhere that's better for my business. So I did get a different place, which was really nice. I really, really like where I am right now. Awesome neighbors. One of the best highlights of this place is meeting my former roommates in school. Like, what are the odds, right? But it was great. It was great. It is great. What am I using was? It is great having her around. The first thing that hit me last year was losing my grandmom. And she was my only living grandparent. And it was really hurtful. It was really hurtful that we had to lose her last year. It was painful. I didn't even know it was going to get to me this much. I cried. I went for her burial. Oh my God. I wish I actually didn't go, because that was when it really, really hit me that, oh my God, she's gone. And yeah, it just wasn't good. Right now, thinking about it, I kind of want to cry again. But it was painful, and that was one of the first things that hit me. I think it was around February, right? Second month in the year. And I hadn't gotten an apartment. It's different apartment then. I was just trying to move, looking for where to stay. That was also one issue. Trying to get a place to stay in this Nigeria is very, very annoying, because you're going here, they're like, are you married? If you're not married, you can't live here. You're trying to go somewhere else, and they're like, you're single, you're a lady, we want only guys. And some of them will be like, oh, we want people that have a steady job, we don't want an entrepreneur and all of that. It was just so annoying, the whole agent taking your money, moving here and there. You see a nice place that you really want, and there's a clause. It was so annoying, but finally I got where I'm staying right now, and like I said, I really love it. I love where I'm staying right now. The light is back, guys. Okay, so when I finally moved, I don't know why my voice is sounding a little bit fuzzy or cloudy. So when I finally moved to my new place, I stay in a one-bedroom flat, and that's because my parlor is my fashion studio, right? That's where I sew, that's where I attend to clients and all that. And one of the mistakes I made was deciding to have my workspace in the same environment as my living space. Like I said, it's different rooms, right? But then it's in the same place. It's in the same, I don't know how to put it, it's the same circle, right? It's a one-bedroom flat, so it's in the same house. Yeah, so it's in the same house, and that was not such a good idea, because number one, what is wrong with my voice? Number one, where we are in Nigeria, right? So they can take like at any time, they can bring like at any time, and sometimes you really need to iron. And then I didn't have a generator, so when they bring light, sometimes I'm trying to sleep and I can't sleep because they just brought the light. Yeah, so I have to stand up and go and work when I'm supposed to be sleeping. So it was just so much stress. I was the only one working, and the disadvantage of staying inside a particular place, like staying indoors and not having a shop, is that you people don't really get to see you. Like your business doesn't advertise itself. You have to do the advertisement yourself, which is quite hard, right? Because I almost don't know anybody around here, so I literally have to start from 0 point. That was stressful, but that aside. But then I couldn't get interns or what do they call those people, apprenticed, because I had to advertise my business myself. I had to look for people myself, and it was quite hard. I got someone at a point, the person was not really that good. I had to let her go, and it was just so many errors. So at this point, I had to do everything myself. I was overworking myself. I wasn't sleeping as I'm supposed to. So I was always falling sick. I didn't have time for anything. I didn't have time for my Facebook group. I didn't have time to post on TikTok anymore. And it was a lot. I was not having enough sleep. And then the worst happened. One day I woke up and I had a swollen eye, right? And probably due to my low blood level, I don't have so much blood. I'm trying to, boost my blood and all that. So due to my low blood level, I decided to take a blood capsule, something I'm not used to. And because my elder brother, I called him that day, and my elder brother told me that probably that's what happened. The capsule I took, I was reacting to it, had a swollen eye, and You know what it means as a girl to have this swollen eye. Like my eyes was really. I wish I have a picture. I probably would say have a picture and probably insert it for you guys to see how swollen my eyes was. But then thankfully within 24 hours it disappeared, and not knowing that it was the beginning of another issue. So the eye went. I didn't have eye issues anymore. And like I said, I was about stressing myself, right? So I had typhoid and malaria. Well, I had the symptoms. I didn't go for a test because I felt like it was coming, going and coming, going and coming. So I felt like it wasn't really serious, Jerry. Not until one day I was on a bike and then I started feeling this sharp pain at my back. Thankfully, I was already on my way home. So I got home and it was still disturbing me. My back was still disturbing me, but not so much. Only for me to sleep and wake up the next day and I could barely stand. Oh my God. Guys, standing, bending, sitting was hell. This pain was terrible. It was so bad that I couldn't reach, what was I couldn't reach my knee. No, it was even way worse. I couldn't bend properly to brush my teeth. You know when you're brushing and you have to bend like this and to brush. My back was aching that bad. I couldn't bend to brush my teeth. It was bad. I was scared. I was sad. I was in pain. I was alone. I feel like right now I'm almost tearing up. It was a lot. I was going through so much stress, trying to pay my bills, trying to be a good girl because I'm hot, right? I have people here and there, wanting to date me and give me money. But because I'm not that kind of person. But then life hitting me with all this stress, overworking myself, not having competent people to help me, to work for me, and then this sickness. It was so bad, guys. I couldn't sit. You know when you want to sit down and your back aches that you cannot sit? I was sitting like a pregnant woman. I want to sit and I'll be sitting down like this. My back was aching. I was putting rub. I was alone. I was tired. I was exhausted, in pain. I was scared. I was sad. I was depressed. I got to the point where I was depressed. Oh my God, I can't believe that I am sitting okay right now. At some point, it felt like that was going to be my entire life. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Mm. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. Oh, guys, I'm back. Oh my God. I am so thankful at the same time. And so, guys, like I was saying, when you're going through something and you don't know if it's going to end, right? Like, imagine if I could never stand up again, or I could never sit properly again, or I could never walk properly again, because at some point I wasn't walking properly. Like I couldn't move my legs the way I normally would, right? I'll be walking slowly. I'll be walking like an old woman. I couldn't go out for over a month. And it was just so scary because I didn't know when it was going to end. It was going to end, right? Like, would this pain ever go away? Would my mom have to come and take me from here back home? Would my story... Oh my God, why am I so emotional? Will my story be that Beneri could not walk again? And God damn it. Will my story be that Beneri could not walk again? They had to take her back home. Would that be my story? Is this how my life is going to end? Right? It was so scary, guys. I cried. I prayed. I did everything I was supposed to do. And mind you, I was I didn't really tell so many people about this, and I didn't make it a big deal, right? I just told my parents, my mom, my back aches. You know that whole my back is paining me. Let me just rest. So that it's like I'm overworking myself. Let me just rest and all that. That was. Let me clean my eyes for flea. That was kind of the impression I gave my parents, right? Like it wasn't that serious. It was only my partner that knew how bad it was, and he actually came around to help me, and I am so grateful for him. He was really of so much help during that period. But yeah, gradually, I overcame that, and God, like I can't believe that I am okay right now. It was such a dark time. And mind you, during this period I was going through all this, I had this huge order. I had this huge order that I was supposed to deliver, but I couldn't. And at the end of the day, we rushed the work. Everything did not turn out so great. That's another story. That's a story for another time. But last, I overcame terrible backache that almost paralyzed me, that almost made me useless, that almost made me not be able to do anything. And I am just so grateful that I can walk. I'm even beginning to get back into my exercise routine. That's how strong my back is right now. And see, I can just say it's a miracle, to be honest, because it's just a miracle. Even right now, thinking about how it went, how I was able to overcome that, I can just say it was a miracle, sincerely speaking, because I can't even remember how exactly it went. I know it went small, but at some point it was like everything is okay. Beneri is fine. Beneri can't walk. But after I got better, I had to go back to work. I had to go back to rushing everything, overstressing myself again. And yeah, but glory. That chapter was a victory. One of the major emotional stress I also went through last year was dealing with the emotions of the people around me. When you care about somebody, and I can't actually go into details because it's not really my life, right? Someone very close to me was going through so much last year, and when someone you love is going through stuff, there is no how you're also gonna feel the pain of the person, and probably even worse because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do for the person. You're just there being useless and probably even adding to the person's burden. But then it just hurts so much that someone I really cared about was going through so much. And that really drained me because, okay, I'm also going through stuff, right? But you can't really tell the person you really want to tell because they're also going through stuffs. And you have to stay strong for the person. You have to bottle up some feelings. And it was just so much, so much. And I just can't wait for everything concerning the person to be perfected, all the desires of the person to be met. I just cannot wait for that person's breakthrough. Ugh, you deserve it. You deserve it. Every one of us deserve a better life. We deserve to have what we wish for. One of the things that I also went through last year was being that girl that couldn't make her hair, being that girl that couldn't buy new shoes, bags, clothes, because I was saving for gadgets. Like I said, I really wanted to get things to move my business forward. I was saving heavily for things. It wasn't really that I was trying to prove a point to. It was just that, I just knew that I had to wake up. I had to really get into being an adult. Like I can't really have my dad paying for everything. Like come on. And I'm so glad that I went through everything I went through last year, to be honest. As painful as it was, I really am glad I really went through all that because it has shaped me, has taught me a lot. And it's actually one of the things that's going to help my 2020, going to help me make better decisions in my 2022 because I've made mistakes, I've failed in so many things, I've learned, unlearned. one of the things that I'm changing is, getting a shop and moving into a self-contained, get a place for work, so that my personal life will not be mixing with my work life. Personal life in this place, work life at the other side. So I don't fall sick unnecessarily. And also so that I can get help. People can walk into my shop. I want to learn. My business can also advertise itself. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'm gonna be changing in 2022, and it will also help me have time for other things in my life, like my Facebook group, my social media presence. Have a balanced life, be able to cook properly, eat properly, and being that girl that didn't make her hair, being that girl that didn't buy bags or shoes or clothes, has really, really helped me, acquire some things. So at the end of the day, all the sacrifices I made last year is really going to help me have a better 2022. I won't be as stressed. By God's grace. I would have time for things that I'm supposed to have time for, like my social media presence, my Facebook group, all those other good stuff, all those things that my social life, have time for friends. Just generally just have a life, because I literally didn't have a life last year, and I hope to have a life outside fashion this year, hopefully. One of the things, the sacrifices I made last year have helped me gain is acquiring three major things that I really needed for my business. First of all, I got a new machine, and I got a generator for my business, and also I got a refrigerator. And the refrigerator is basically because sometimes you have to cook, store it in the fridge, so that I don't have to cook every day, because even if I get help, I'm still the major person. Like, it's my business. Nobody's gonna take care of it the way I'm gonna take care of it. So I have to show up every time, and it's gonna enable me have a healthier life. I'll be able to eat better. I can buy fruits, store them in the fridge, all those good stuff. So yeah, it wasn't all bad. It's just that it was so stressful and so draining. And through it all, my brothers came through for me. My dad still came through for me, of course, but I did the major aspect of it. I really did the major aspect of it, and I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. Like, right now, I'm like, nothing can break me. Nothing can break me. Nothing can break me. I am so glad that I went through all the things I went through. Not that I'm saying I'm so glad. I sound like a hypocrite, but you don't understand. Like, I feel like they made me so strong. It made me stronger. And I am very appreciative of so many things that's happening right now. And I am so grateful to God for good health. I'm grateful for my business. I'm grateful for my family, my brothers. I really, really want to thank my brothers, my younger brother, my elder brother, my parents, my partner, my friends, my neighbors. Everyone around me seriously contributed in making me a better person last year. And I am so grateful. I am so, so grateful for the grace or the strength to stand up again, the grace to remember who I am in time of so much stress, especially when my values were being dragged, were being stretched, not dragged, when my values were being stretched, to remember that I'm standing for something, and I should keep standing for that thing. And I'm just generally so grateful. I don't have anything else to say. I think this is the end of this video. I was going to talk about my procrastination and semi-depression, but then this video is already too long. I think I should talk about that in another video. But through it all, I am grateful. I am grateful, and I am excited. I am pumped for 2022. I cannot wait to see what God has in store for me. And yeah, so guys, this is the end of this video. If you have watched this time, I hope that I have been able to encourage you, And I hope that you can see that you're not alone. And to be honest, people are going to still go through stuff this year. And whatever you're going to go through this year, whatever is going to come our way this year, just always remember who you are. Always remember that you have a God that cares for you, right? He's never going to leave you. He's never going to forsake you. And always remember that he's going to be right there. And don't leave family. Family is one of the things that's going to keep you going. Don't forsake family. You know, family is that they're always going to be there for you. Don't ever forsake them. Always let them in whatever you're going through. And don't forget who you are. Don't forget your values. Don't let them go for anything. Whatever you're gonna go through is temporary. All right, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up. And better days ahead. If you have life, there is hope. Promise you, once you're still living, there is hope, and there's a reason why you're still alive. Thank you guys for staying this long. Sorry for consuming your MB, but I hope this was worth it. If you've not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? This video is enough for you to subscribe. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, and share this to somebody that needs to see this video. Share this to your friends, share this to your family, and leave a comment. Hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, and have an amazing and a successful 2022.